Welcome, WolfTheWolfettes! We are back with God of War 4 on the PlayStation 4 Challenging Mode. And in the last video, we finally defeated Modi and Magni. Now, we killed Magni, one of the gods and son of Thor, but Modi ran off. So I assume he's run off to tell Thor what we've done. Even though Thor probably knows what we've done, and Balder and Odin, they all know what we've done because they're gods, you know. I don't think they need a messenger to tell them when one of their kin have fallen in battle, you know. They probably know. I assume he's gone up to Valhalla anyway, but they did make a comment about that in the last video. Something about gods, when they die, they take themselves to Valhalla, and they don't get taken there by Valkyries like normal mortals do. So, don't know, maybe we've killed him or we've doomed him forever. Who knows what we've done. Kratos is a bit of a beast, you know. He does do some unspeakable things. But yeah, we defeated Magni, and we also defeated Modi, but we didn't kill him and he ran off. And we also finally got the chisel that we need to carve that ruin so we can finally enter Jotunheim. Now, our next objective, I don't think we've been told our objective yet, but our next objective is going to be to find out what the ruin is, because we needed a chisel to carve a specific ruin that only a giant knows. I'm not sure if the world serpent knows the ruin, and if he doesn't, I guess we're going to have to find somewhere else. How comes the boat's van? Oh no, I was going to say, where's the boat? I think, where we got to go to? Well, it's telling me to go there. I don't know if we should row. We're just going to row the boat because it's nice to hear stories from Mimir. But yeah, our next objective is going to be to find the ruin.
Now then, maybe Freya ought to have a look at the boy.
No, I feel better now. I just needed to catch my breath. Where do we go next?
Well, now that we've got the giant's chisel, we need to learn the travel route to Jotunheim, so we can carve it into that special gateway atop the peak, and open realm travel to the land of the giants.
You don't know it?
Alas, no. But the serpent did mention that the giants had entrusted that secret to Tyr.
Isn't Tyr dead?
Aye, but his hidden boat is very much in reach. The doors are beneath his temple, submerged in the lake for generations until our snake friend shifted his weight. There we shall find the fabled Black Rune of Jotunheim.
We could also explore some more. We got that chisel now, and that vault isn't going anywhere. Seems a shame to waste the boat.
We shall see, boy.
I'm not technically wasting the boat, because you may have noticed, Petraeus, that every single time I walk up to any dock in this game, pretty much, there is a boat automatically there. Probably to avoid people being stranded.
Obviously the marriage to Odin didn't last. But how did Freya end up a hermit in the woods?
Oh, that was a singular piece of cruelty, even for Odin. As if the marriage wasn't punishment enough. Freya was better to him than he deserved. She stuck it out through all manner of indignity, all in the name of maintaining peace and safety for her people. But Odin's madness, his tyranny, his corruption of her magics, it became more than she could stomach, and at long last she broke it off. Odin's wrath was fierce, and his curses upon her were more than she dared to fear.
But her magic was so much stronger than his.
After so much time together, he knew her vulnerabilities, and exploited them to craft curses she could never break.
Oh, like not being able to leave Midgard.
Worse still, he robbed her of her warrior spirit. Freya cannot fight, even to defend herself. No living thing may she harm by blade nor spell. In a world this belligerent, what choice does she have but isolation?
Poor Freya. I guess if I was her, I'd spit in your face too.
Aye, lad. So would I.
Ah, flipping hell. But yeah, there's something I'm going to mention. I might as well mention it now. I'm going to hope to God that Mimir doesn't start talking. I thought some of you guys and girls would have spoke about it in the comment section, but we know that Odin has two children, Thor and Balder. That's two children, you know. We know that Thor had a child with... we know that Odin had another wife before Freya, and he had a child that was Thor. But then it doesn't really talk about Odin and Freya being together and whether Balder is their child. So that's what I've been thinking. And I thought somebody would have mentioned this in the comments, because that would mean that Freya is Balder's mum. And obviously, Freya's been helping me But at the same time, Boulder wants to kill me. And obviously, if I meet Boulder, I'm going to try and kill him. So I thought somebody would have mentioned this in the comment section. Like, is Freya going to be Boulder's mum? Or if that's just like, you know, maybe Boulder's another child from a different wife or something like that. I thought somebody would have mentioned it in the comments. I mean, you might have, and I've missed it. But I don't think anyone did. So yeah, that's what I'm wondering. I mean, I already know the answer. But I thought some of you guys and girls might be wondering. Wait, don't turn your boat around, Kratos, for God's sake. What are you doing, mate? Right, we're going to park up on Tyr's Temple, which is this thing we're already... Where's it telling me to go? Oh, for some reason it's telling me to go all the way over there. But this is Tyr's Temple. Oh, there you go. That's why we can't go in there, because one of those things are on the door. There's actually... two doorways. Yes. So inside Tyr's temple, Tyr is a giant. We don't really know much about Tyr yet, but you're going to hear an absolute ton of lore about him. So if you're interested about Tyr, you're going to get a lot of information about him. But he's the only person that knows the ruin to Jotunheim, and obviously he is dead. So I assume we're going to have to search around inside his hidden vault to find some sort of clue or some sort of mural on the wall or something like that. There's two entrances to Tyr's temple, one on each side, so you can enter either of them. They both lead to the same elevator. I really don't like doing these things. It's fun to do, but I can never find the spots. Especially when they're like really close to each other. Explore the vault.
Wow. I can't believe we're setting foot in Tyr's vault.
Another one of these.
It's Tyr, but the middle panel is missing. Wait, I thought Tyr was a god, not a giant.
Aye, but he was loved by everyone, including the giants. Other than me, he was the only one they gifted with their special sight. Hey, I wonder if the giants left a triptych about me somewhere too.
Oh, Tyr was a god. I thought he was a giant. I guess there's a reason that this middle thing is missing.
Come on. Let me show you how to read this.
That is not necessary.
You've taught me so much. Let me teach you something.
Oh, that's cute, isn't it? That's cute. Petraeus teaching Kratos.
What if you need to use one and I'm not there? This will be fun.
That's a good bloody point, actually, Petraeus. That's a good bloody point. Alright, come on then.
Petraeus.
Come on. You already speak it. Learning to read won't be that hard.
I know how to read, boy. Just not this tongue.
You're halfway there already then. Okay, so the runes represent a lot of different things. Some gods, some animals.
Wait.
Some... Oh, am I going too fast? Sorry.
Not that. Do you smell something?
Yeah, I do. Smells like... rain?
You ruined everything. I earned that fucking hammer. But now, everyone's gonna think I only got it because Magni's gone. It'll be a joke. But if I kill you, no one's gonna laugh at me. Oh, are you dumb? That your father's doing? Or did you get it from your mum? She's stupid and ugly.
Shut up! You don't know anything about my mother.
Oh, it's true. But I'm gonna get to know you really well. You're gonna be my new brother. Right after I finish killing your father! Whoops. I think I broke him. No. Stay back.
brother, the boy.
Petraeus.
You have to get into Freya quickly. There's no other way.
The sickness. Ask Freya for help. Did you see that? Fucking Atreus got some of that rage mode in him, didn't he? I was really hoping he would like full on go like Spartan rage mode like Kratos does and just knock the shit out of Modi, you know. Only pussies do that, insult somebody's mum. Especially a kid. I mean, especially when you're an adult. What would you do that for? What a moron. I suppose he's a little bit salty because obviously Modi is the derpy one of the brothers, I suppose. I mean, he looks a bit of a twat, doesn't he? So I assume because we've killed Magni, when Thor eventually dies or retires, he's going to leave his fancy hammer to Modi, and then everyone's going to think that he only got it because obviously we've killed Magni. Otherwise Magni would have got it. So I suppose he's having some sibling problems. I mean, he's having some what's the word? It's not sibling. Is it sibling? Isn't it? It is sibling, isn't it? I don't need you to tell me everything, Mimir. I know you're the god of knowledge, but you need to pack it in. I'm not that stupid. The world has gone very creepy looking, isn't it? Look how dark and ashy everything looks. Like a volcano went off. I love it how he places the head on the boat. Gives him his own seat. It's fucking funny. I don't know why he does it. I mean, our belt buckle is there. We're not sitting on him or anything, so he could easily sit on our back. But, you know, never mind. If we capsize this boat, Mimir is gone. He's gone, mate. It's not like he can swim. It's a little bit... I know, it's not. It's a bit hard to see where we got to go now because the snake ate the statue of Thor, and that's what I used as like an indicator to know where to go. So we also need to remember though, we did give Freya a bit of grief when we found out that she was a god. So obviously she'd probably still help us because it's all about Atreus. But yeah, we did give her some grief,
brother, especially now that you've taken to killing his kin. Freya's forest is a blind spot for him. This is our smartest move. And if anyone can heal him, it's her.
What is happening to him?
I've seen it in mortals that some conflict of the mind expresses itself as an ailment of the body. Never in a god. But a god believing himself mortal. I can only imagine. We're almost there.
That's a very big hint that it's pretty much your fault, Kratos. I mean, you might not have detected it, but Mimir was pretty much blaming you then. He was subtly blaming you for all of this. I don't blame Kratos for not telling Atreus, but at the same time, you know, you should tell him. Poor little Atreus. I do wonder about all of the writing on his body.
Somebody just called the serpent.
Who called the serpent? Yeah, did you hear the horn go off? I'm not sure if you would have heard it. I don't know if the volume was loud enough, but yeah, the horn went off to summon the snake. But yeah, I do wonder about all of the tattoos on Atreus. He doesn't look like he's old enough to have tattoos, but he's got a lot of writing on his arms, isn't he? I wonder what it all says. It's probably not going to be very easy to translate, is it? Maybe if we ever do a Q&A with like Corey Barlog, who's the creative director, or Shannon Studstill, I think her name is. I suppose we could ask them. What is the writing on Atreus' arm?
He is shaking.
It's serious. We must hurry.
Guess Kratos did here. You're not hurrying very much. I'm pressing it. Look, he's not listening. Come on, Kratos, move your meat.
Freya! Open the door! We need your help! Woman, do you hear me? It is urgent!
I'm still a god. Go away.
The boy has fallen ill! Freya! He is ill.
inside. This is no ordinary illness. The boy's true nature, your true nature, fights within him.
I did this to him. Will you help me?
Of course. There is a rare ingredient found only in Helheim. The keeper that protects the Bridge of the Damned. I need its heart.
Hell.
The realm of the dead. Do you know it?
Not this one.
It is a land of unyielding cold. Fires cannot burn there, and no magic in all the 9 realms can create a blaze. As for the dead, your frost axe will be useless. You'll need to find something else.
Then I must return home. Dig up a past I swore would stay buried.
Who you were before doesn't matter. This boy is not your past, he is your son. And he needs his father. This rune opens the bridge to Helheim. When you are there, do not under any circumstances cross the Bridge of the Damned. There is no road back. Understand?
Boy.
Himmele, you must hurry. Through my garden there's a path leading to my boat. Take it. Return home, dig up your past, do whatever you need to do. Just bring me back the Bridgekeeper's heart, and your son may survive.
Freya. When last we spoke, I was...
No. You were right to distrust the word of a god. No need to explain. Not to me, not for that. I will keep him safe. That's a mother's promise.
Use Freya's boat to return home. I remember this being a very beautiful scene, actually, because we need to go to Helheim, which is pretty much the Norse version of hell, or like in the Greek mythology, it's the underworld where like Hades is, you know. So
use the garden door. My boat is down the path. Go.
The front door.
Time is not our friend.
I've already left, woman. Flipping hell, Freya. I've already gone.
Helheim of all places. You all right, brother?
I will do what I must. Leave me be.
As you wish.
But yeah, this good old axe here, this frosty axe, is not going to be useful in Helheim. So we have to return home to dig up the past. Now, I'll leave all of you to work that out, but I'm sure many of you have already gathered what amazingness is about to happen. If you've not played the other God of Wars, this won't be as impactful to you, but if you have played them, then you're probably like getting quite moist right now. I know I'm getting moist, and I've already done this twice actually, so I'm getting pretty damn moist. I'm getting erect, mate. I was semi when I was playing this game. When I first turned the game on, I was semi because God of War is a great game. But now we've reached this point, mate, I'm erect.
of my head.
Okay then, right. I didn't want to say nothing during that bit just because it's a very nice peaceful scene. Even though the world has gone to like hell at the moment, that was a pretty nice peaceful scene. If you don't know who Athena is and you haven't watched the other Gods of War, Athena was pretty much during the other games. She was sort of an ally, but towards the end of the game, like in God of War 3, she become a bit of a backstabbing bitch really. Because what was it? Because I know Zeus kills Athena, I think in God of War 2, by mistake, when he's trying to kill Kratos or something. So, yeah. So she was originally some sort of ally of Kratos, but then she ends up backstabbing him. I think she sort of assists him with God of War 3. I can't remember completely. It's been a long time since I played 1 and 2. I did play 3 in 2015. But I know she was assisting Kratos with the destruction of all of the gods. And then he thought he would be free at the end. And then obviously he's not free. That's why he's still alive. So, yeah. Because I think she was going to get rid of all of his like internal torment of what he'd done in his past. Which, as you can see, he's still suffering with. He still probably misses his old daughter and wife. He still misses... he still probably feels bad for killing all of the gods, you know. So yeah, he's still got some internal conflict. Oh shit! Flipping out, that was a speedy devil. Oh crap, we have to use our fists for now because these guys don't take damage from our Leviathan axe. So we're going to have to punch the snot out of these guys. Well, once we get our new weapon, you know, everything will be fine. But for now, we're going to have to punch the hell out of these guys. It's been a long time since we've been... Oh shit. It's been a long time since we've been home, innit? Now you consider, I mean, we're on like what? This is like par 25-ish or something. I can't remember what part I'm on that. But this is, yeah. And we're not even, I'll say we're about halfway through at the moment. So yeah, still quite a lot to go. So if you're enjoying this game, it isn't going to be ending anytime soon. Come here, oh shit, there's more coming. I don't mind fighting lots of enemies, but you know, it's not the best when I've got no weapon. I suppose I've got a bunch of rage I can use, but I want to save that for in a minute because there's going to be some more fighting. I think the ones that have got normal heads that don't have these weird wrinkles you can do damage to, if I remember correctly. Let's have a look quickly. Yeah, see, those ones you can do damage to. These ones right here. But the other ones you can't do damage to, I don't think. Nah, see, look, they don't take any damage at all. I suppose there's a good way of stunning them if you want to. Put your weapon away. For fuck's sake, Kratos, put your weapon away. Can I even enter the house yet? No. Right, I'm going to use my rage because this is going to take forever otherwise. Come here, you sneaky devils. Absolute arseholes, isn't there? But yeah, there's going to be another cutscene in a minute. Very enjoyable cutscene. But I just want to deal with these guys first. I need to end the video in 4 minutes. That's why I used my rage because I don't want to be halfway through the cutscene and then it ends up being like a 40-minute video, you know. Right, let's grab up these health stones. Anything else around? I'm just gonna sync myself up with one of these trees. Let me, just in case my video has the same problems as the videos a couple of days ago. Right, let's have a look. Ready? This is a good way of syncing it up with my voice in the game. Tree. 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 Now I can sync myself up very well. So if my voice doesn't match the game, then yeah, something's gone wrong again. Let's do this.
There's nowhere you can hide, Spartan. Put as much distance between you and the truth as you want. It changes nothing. Pretend to be everything you are not. Teacher, husband, father. But there is one unavoidable truth you will never escape. You cannot change. You will always be a monster.
I know. But I am your monster no longer.
Oh yes. Oh yes. Okay, right. Hang on a minute. Hang on a minute. I just want to check something before I start this. Blades of Chaos. Oh, amazing. Absolutely amazing. When I first, this is why sometimes it's good if I do a blind playthrough. I didn't expect this at all. When I got here, I lost my shit. I lost my shit when I got to this bit because I fucking love these weapons. You know, they are Kratos. Right, I'm gonna exterminate all of these little bitches, and then we're gonna have to end it for today. So let's see what they can do. I've not got any upgrades or any fancy things yet for them, but it's just basic attacks for now. Oh yeah, I was wondering how they would make these blades work, because the original God of War, as you know, it was like a top-down camera. So I was wondering how they would make this work very well when I first got them, and they've done a bloody good job. You know, especially when you start getting all of the skills for the Blades of Chaos. I tell you, it's been so hard not mentioning this throughout the playthrough, you know. I've been so close to nearly saying it accidentally when I've been talking about combos and skill points and stuff like that. I've nearly screwed up a few times, but I didn't want to spoil it for any of you. I know Keely knew one loved these weapons when she watched God of War 3, and someone else, maybe it was Wolf King, I think, or Steve King, whatever you call yourself now. You need to stop changing your name. I remember you as Wolf King. Stop changing your name. It confuses me. But yeah, I'm so glad these are in it. I love these weapons, you know. Fucking love them. But the amount of combos you can do, especially when you start unlocking all of the different runic attacks for them, you know. Because if you play God of War 3 and stuff like that, you're going to remember a lot of the different runic attacks are going to be like the combos that you used to have in God of War 3 and stuff, you know. Like when you could do that spin attack and stuff, you will unlock things like that in a runic attack. some of the other combos will be added once you start unlocking like skill points and stuff. It took me a long time to get used to using these after using the axe for so long, but as you can see, I've gotten a lot better at it, you know. Probably because I've finished the game nearly twice now. But if you want to pull them close to you, you can do this. See? That's like your new version of throwing your axe, you know. Obviously I won't use that very often because I'll most likely forget about it. Oh, I'm so flipping glad. So glad that these are in it. Hello, old friend. That's exactly what I was going to call this episode.
I believe I see a door to the realm between realms over there, in your own front yard, no less. Take the shortcut back to the realm travel temple, then on to Helheim, yeah?
Yeah. Okay, return to Triers travel room. Right, so I'm not going to go there yet. We're going to do this in the next video. So you can still switch to your axe if you wanna. So you know you can be like, you can be giving it some of this. You could be like boff, boff, and then you can be like boom, and then you switch over to a boom. Then you quickly go into your Blades of Chaos, and then you start using your runic attacks for that. You know, then you start summoning like Petraeus' wolves. You know, you can really kick some butt now. You've got these fucking sexy devils. But yeah. Thanks for watching, WolfTheWolf. Hopefully you enjoyed this video. Lots of story, cutscene stuff today and some occasional top-notch gameplay. Like, share and join the pack today. Oh!